You know, when we think about getting older, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's not exactly a pretty picture. But what if we could just completely rewrite that script? Today, we're going to break down the keys to holding on to that physical youth and maybe even turning back the clock on what we all thought was inevitable. Okay, let's get into it.
I mean, this is the reality for so many people, right? We see it with our parents, our grandparents. Maybe we're even starting to feel it ourselves. That slow, kind of creeping decline. It's the story we've been told our whole lives. Getting older means getting weaker, getting slower, and just living with more pain.
But what if that's all it is? Just a story? The truth is, the answers to keeping a youthful, super capable body are right there in front of us. It's not about some magic pill. It's about systematically rebuilding the physical abilities that we just kind of let slip through our fingers over time.
So let's talk about this decline that we all just seem to accept as fact. It usually happens so slowly, so gradually that we don't even realize we're losing these fundamental skills. We just stop doing things.
Man, this quote really gets me. Seriously, think about it. When was the last time you actually truly jumped or skipped? For most of us, those simple athletic things we did as kids are just a distant memory. We let these amazing abilities just fade away without even putting up a fight.
Okay, so how do we fight back? Well, it all starts with a brand new philosophy. It's built on two incredibly powerful ideas that can totally reframe how you think about your physical health and, yeah, aging.
First up is this idea of a keystone capacity. Now, this isn't just any old exercise. This is a super high leverage practice. It's something where improving this one single skill creates this massive positive domino effect on everything else. We're talking biggest bang for your buck for sure.
And how do we build these amazing capacities? Through something called micro-doing. I want you to forget about those punishing hour-long workouts that you do for a week and then quit. The whole idea here is to just chip away at a skill with these tiny, almost laughably small, but super consistent daily efforts.
And when I say small, I mean it. We're talking 1 to 3 minutes a day. That's it. The whole point is to make the barrier to getting started so ridiculously low that you have absolutely no excuse not to do it. This isn't about intensity, you guys. It's all about consistency. Now, having a new philosophy is great and all, but we need a real, practical way to make it stick, right? And for that, we can borrow a framework that is absolutely proven, from James Clear's huge bestseller, Atomic Habits. These 4 rules are basically your roadmap. Number 1, make it obvious. Like, leave your jump rope right by the door, so you can't miss it. 2, make it attractive. Buy some gear that you actually think is cool and enjoy using. 3, make it easy. This is our micro-doing, right? Just aim for 1 minute. And 4, make it satisfying. And luckily, moving your body feels good, so that creates its own reward system that keeps you coming back for more.
Okay, with that framework locked in, let's get to the main event. Here are 5 of those keystone capacities that, if you practice them daily with that micro-doing method, can have a huge, huge impact on your physical youth.
First up, the humble jump rope. This little thing is your secret weapon for reclaiming that ability to jump. It directly works on your plyometric or your explosive ability, which is something most adults have completely lost. Plus, it strengthens your feet, boosts bone density, and dials in your balance and rhythm. It's a total powerhouse packed into one simple rope. All right, let's move on to our second keystone, rope flow. Now, this one might be new for some of you, but it is an incredible tool for your spine. See, not all stiffness is the same. You've got the good kind of stiffness a powerlifter develops to move heavy weight. That's an adaptation. But then you have the stiffness that most of us get from age, which is really just a side effect of not moving enough. Rope flow uses fluid, circular motions to bring life back into your spine, fighting that old age stiffness. Seriously, it's a game changer for feeling loose and young.
Next up, calisthenics, or, body weight strength. Being able to control and move your own body skillfully is just priceless. It gives you this functional strength that makes you resilient. I mean, think about it. Someone who can do a pull-up probably isn't too worried about falling down. And the best part? You can do it anywhere, which makes it perfect for a micro-doing habit.
Okay, this next one might be the most surprising one on the whole list. Our 4th keystone capacity is just using the floor. We live our lives in chairs, on couches, and we've totally forgotten that the floor is an amazing tool for our mobility and our health.
I love this quote from the legendary athlete Kadorziani. The floor is absolutely fundamental. Just by sitting, working, and moving around on the floor in different ways, you're constantly working on your joint mobility and building resilience
all without ever having to step foot in a gym.
And check this out. The importance of this skill is literally a matter of life and death. There was this groundbreaking study that found a direct link between your ability to get up from the floor without using your hands and how long you live. People who scored poorly on this test had a way higher mortality rate. So this isn't just about being comfortable. It's about actually extending your life.
Our final capacity is sprinting, the ultimate expression of power and youth. But listen up, because this is the one you have to approach with the most care. An untrained body trying to sprint all out is just a recipe for injury. The key here is a slow, super patient progression. You have to warm up, never go 100%, stay relaxed, and use hills to take some of the strain off. The goal is to eventually make a 70% sprint feel as easy as a push-up.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? If you remember just one thing, please let it be this. Small, consistent, daily actions will beat infrequent, intense workouts every single time.
Let's just put that into perspective for a second. 2 minutes of jumping rope a day, that is less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee, adds up to 1 full hour of practice over a month, an entire hour of training that you weren't getting before. That is the absolute magic of microdoing. It's all about playing the long game.
So, we've gone through 5 powerful keys to holding on to your physical youth, from jumping to just sitting on the floor. But you know what? The journey doesn't stop here. These are amazing foundations, but they're not the only ones. So I'm going to leave you with this question. What's another fundamental human movement that we've kind of let slip away? And how could you start reclaiming it, 1 minute at a time?